Hey everyone, this is Zach, and before we start the battle, on the screen in front of you is going to be two teams. Now this is going to be the team that I use next, and I want you guys to decide, so go ahead and let me know down in the comments below whether you want the Raichu team or the Sun team with Porygon Z. So don't forget to vote in the comments down below, tell me which one you want to see, maybe give me a reason why, and also while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe. But anyways, let's get on to the episode. Hey guys, it is Zach here with another episode of Hope for Master Ball. We did finally make it to Master Ball, and last episode I tried to get a win in Master Ball, and I lost both matches. And then I recorded this episode, and I lost both matches. So I said, well, they saw me lose 2 matches last episode. Let's scrap that one and try to get a win. So just to let you know, between last episode and this episode, I lost 2 matches. But while we're here, do not forget to vote for the team that you want to see next in Hope for Master Ball, because I don't plan on sitting here losing that much longer. At least with this team. But anyways, we have our first opponent. It is Andy. And here is a really unique team. We see Unpheasant, Indeedee, Rillaboom, Corviknight, Barraskewda, and Goodra. So I think here we can try coaching, and if they bring Corviknight as an endgame, we can always bring Incineroar in the back to deal with it. And we do have Heat Crash on Copperajah that we could use to turn into Max Flare. But I feel like maybe some coaching wouldn't be bad. If we can actually get a coaching setup in Master Ball rank and do well with it, that would be really impressive, and that would make me really happy, but it's probably not going to work out too well. So let's try and see what they lead. Corviknight and Barraskewda. So you could set the Tailwind and Max Knuckle. So let's try to get as much damage onto this Corviknight as possible, because if you Tailwind turn 1, you won't be able to bulk up. And then if we do set Sun, the next turn, if Barraskewda uses a water move, it's not going to be as effective. But I want to say this Barraskewda is probably just going to close combat and do a ton of damage into Copperajah. Liquidation. So you might be doubling into the Rolly. And we see the Barraskewda's Life Orb. And you're going to get the bulk up off. And we actually see that it's the Orca Berry, I believe, is the Fire Berry. So I think here we should we max Quake or should we max Steel Spike? I want to max Quake into the Barraskewda. Because I want a special defense boost to go with the +2. And we'll see another liquidation. You're just trying to take out the Rolly, which is 100% fair. And Corviknight's going to go ahead and get another bulk up. And we're going to go ahead and take out the Barraskewda. but a body press from this Corviknight would be really bad. So unfortunately we do get intimidated, but we're not going to fake out this turn, so that shouldn't be too bad. Getting one off on the Unfescent isn't too bad, but I believe we're probably going to see some crits from it. I would have to say super luck. Feather Dance. So we handle that pretty well after being +2. We're going to go ahead and get a Burning Jealousy off. And do a good amount to Corviknight. And Max Flare. And it's just enough to take out the Corviknight. Unfortunately, we didn't get our spikes up, but we are +1 in special defense and +2 in attack and +2. Who do you fake out though? I want to say bringing in a Rillaboom, you fake out the Incineroar. But do you really ignore the +2 Copperajah? And now we're neutral Copperajah. Okay, so Swords Dance. So we take out the Unfezant. And we're neutral, but the sun is up. So I think here we're just going to fake out. Oh, you haven't used your max yet. That's a problem. There's a +2 Rillaboom in front of me. Max Knuckle. This is going to take out Copperajah. No, we live. How much does Heat Crash do? Oh. Heat Crash is weight related, so it doesn't work on max Mons. I have to try to get Intimidates off. And it's not going to do anything. Ironhead does a decent amount of damage. I would have to say this Rillaboom's probably faster. Yeah, Max Knuckle. So you're probably going for my Rillaboom. And we do live. And it's a muscle band, just like our Rillaboom. So Dynamax is over. Who do you go for though? I'd say you have to go for the Copperajah. Drain Punch. Swords Dance Rillaboom. I like that. That's impressive. Good game to Andy. You know, usually you see Rillaboom bring power by Woodhammer, but Swords Dance Rillaboom, I like that. Let's go ahead and try one more. Knowing that Rillaboom lived a +3 Max Knuckle, it probably would have been better to keep Incineroar in the back for the end game. And here is I'm worried about the competitive boost that Incineroar could give. So I think here I'm actually going to lead Rillaboom and Teleon. That way, if they lead Indeedee Male, we will win the terrain. And if they go Whimsicott, Cinderace, we'll be able to fake out and stop the Tailwind from going up. At least turn 1 we will. And if they go Milotic, Cinderace, we'll immediately threaten the Milotic. So it all depends on what they want to go for. So we'll see the Indeedee Male and the Whimsicott. The only thing is that Indeedee Male has a lot of power to it. And I think even without the terrain, and they could use the Indeedee Male to go Trick Room and could be baiting the Whimsicott as a distraction. So we do fake out. We're gonna go ahead and Air Slash. Take out the Whimsicott. Expanding Force. You go for Rillaboom though, which is great damage. Once again, we're Muscle Band and we're not Assault Vested, so we're definitely gonna take more. We see the Dragapult come out. So I feel like Dragapult just has like the capability to just nuke the Inteleon. So I want to protect and... Do I want to max? You know, let's double into the Dragapult. If we hit it, you're U-turning. Who are you bringing in? Marowak. So knockoff is actually going to do a lot of damage if we survive at expanding force. And you're setting up Trick Room. Let's go ahead and switch in Togekiss. Because I want to say you max Quake. Or not max Quake, you max Flare the Rillaboom. You're actually going to Flare Blitz. So I think here we can bring in the Copperajah. And I want to max Quake to get that special defense boost. And I just want to follow me because I do not know if Copperajah can outspeed a Marowak. It is 0 speed. It is min speed, but I'm not. I think it might be a speed tie, because I think minimum speed Marowak is. You can't be maxing the Marowak. Maxing the Marowak. Are you max guarding? That's really the only thing I see reasonable. No, you... Why would you do that? That was like... Unless I can guarantee the knockout, I don't ever max a Pokemon that low. Psyshock, so... We take that pretty well, though. So Dragapult's gonna come out. Let's go ahead and double into it. And Dragapult's actually going to protect. Do we activate a weakness policy though? No weakness policy. I think it was Life Orb. So we do get a boost from... No, never mind. The Grassy Surge is going up, so that's going to cancel out the Misty Terrain. We did a good amount to Dragapult, though. This is your last turn of Trick Room. So I think I just want to fake out the NDD. And you try for the double, which is reasonable. And fake out is going to do so much in NDD mail. We are going to guarantee the knockout on Dragapult with a Max Starfall. Unfortunately, we took away our Grassy Terrain, but Copperajah literally went untouched this match. You can't ignore the elephant in the room. Okay, so it took 6 battles. We lost 5 of them. But G-Max Copperajah gets a win in Master Ball. I think I got a ribbon the last season when I first started testing this team. There you go. There is the Master Rank ribbon. So we did it. We got Copperajah to Master Ball. We won 1 game in Master Ball out of 6. But what did you feel about the team? What did you like about it? What do you not like about it? The one thing I don't like is that the setup is really obvious. When I tested this team on Showdown, I did experiment with some Rillaboom coaching leads, and that did well. And if you ignored Rolly, being able to get coaching on every Pokemon that comes in can really help it slow down the opposing team. But I think if I would do this again, I would do something a little more multifaceted with coaching. In a previous episode, we saw Heracross and Hitmontop use coaching via the Hitmontop, and I think that would actually be a really good combination. You could have Fake Out with Hitmontop, you have Intimidate with Hitmontop. You don't have Prankster though, that's the only thing, but I mean, Hitmontop is pretty quick, and it's quicker than Copperajah, which isn't hard. But maybe look for a more useful Pokemon that can carry coaching, because once the Copperajah is gone, Rolly just sits on the field, and you can really target everything around Rolly pretty effectively. And I also did not like that I took a pure Steel type Pokemon into a metagame that is dominated right now with Cinderace, Tyranitar, Charizard, Venusaur. It just a Venusaur that carries Max Quake. If this was pre Isle of Armor, Max Quake wasn't as common. You would see Sleep Powder Protect, Giga Drain, or Plant Frenzy, and Sludge Bomb. But people started to realize that Earth Power and the special defense boost is really good on Venusaur. So this is at the tail end of the video. Let me know down in the comments below if you made it this far, and do not forget to tell me which team you saw at the beginning that you want to make it in the next episodes. But anyways, I'm Zach. Thanks for joining me on this begrudging journey to get Copperajah the Master Ball, and I will see you guys in the next one.